Hi there, my beautiful life path number 8. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing okay. This is Healing Hands. Guys, I have missed your energy. I hope you all are doing wonderful. Um, I was gonna do the reading for life path number 11, but I guess Spirit wants life path number 8 to go first. And I was saying no, maybe let me do 11 and then do 8, but it looks like no, 8 gotta go out. Okay, so I'm gonna be recording 8's reading before recording 11. Okay, so sorry, 11. All right, life path number 8. Let's see, guys. The message for you guys is, by your life path number, I'm sure you understand that 8 can be a karmic number, in the sense that 8 can, people who have that energy of the number 8 can find themselves, in a repetitive cycle where it looks like, you're doing things, like, oh, didn't I do the same thing last time? Yeah, like when you find yourself in a relationship, it's like it's the same cycle or patterns that you're repeating, that you keep repeating. Somehow you keep drawing yourself, repetitive cycles or patterns in your, interaction or dealings with people. Even at work, it might seem as if it's the same energy, every time you're dealing with people. Is like something, specific that happens at work, happens everywhere you go to work, or, in a relationship. Every time you find yourself in a relationship, it's like the same cycle, but the same thing happening in a different way, until you learn the lessons and you understand it for what it is, and you can close out that cycle so it can push you into a new cycle. All right, so that's the message that I got for you. So in case you had no clue, life path number 8, about your life, your life purpose, or what could be causing the attraction that I just described, about things just happening, and that's probably the reason why. Okay, so let's start pulling your energy, guys. I have really missed you guys. I've missed your energy. I hope you all have missed me too. Thank you for all your continued support. I'm still trying to heal my energy. So I'm not doing personal readings at this time, but I'm doing emergency readings. Okay, so if there's any situation that you feel like you need answers, but the emergency readings, they're not even like, you're not gonna get it right away. But I do, because I would have to like connect with your spirit team to get those messages out for you. Okay, but I definitely do accommodate those types of readings right now, because I just do not want to have to deal with the feeling of abandoning my collective. You all know I cannot abandon you guys. I'm seeing something here about unrequited love, and something else about new love. All right, is this resonating with what I said earlier on, like in the beginning? There's something about, all this also spilling into your finances and your career. um or finances may be an issue in, or coming up as an issue in your relationship. But obviously there's something here about a new person, or you are being able to attract somebody new. And some of you may have dealt with unrequited love, or are dealing with that right now. But what would somebody desperately want to say to you is, I love you. Somebody in your energy, it could be your mother, father, brother, sister, whatever. We're picking up their energy, and this is their silent communication to you. All right. Things they would say to you if they could. Okay, so this is all tapping into the energy of their higher self, their higher mind, to get their emotion out. Okay, so definitely somebody here in your energy is letting you know they love you, and somebody also in your energy saying, I will wait for you for a sign from you. So maybe this is somebody that feels like, I'm picking up the energy of, for some of you, not everyone, somebody that may no longer be your energy, or somebody that may may be scared to make a move towards you, or even somebody that may be scared of you. I'm picking up the energy of fear too. Okay. Then there is a message here about just being near you is intoxicating. So this is a feeling of, I always get the energy of somebody who's obsessed with somebody, who's infatuated with somebody. But obviously, there's somebody in your energy who gets intoxicated by the mere thought of you. Okay. Just thinking about you, having you near them, having you in their energy, being near them, I mean, it does something to them. Okay. There's somebody else here, somebody here that says, I replay our conversations over and over. Was it a good conversation? Was it a bad one? I don't know. So there's a conversation that was a very, very important one to someone, enough for them to keep replaying it. Either replaying it to understand it, replaying it to digest it, replaying it to, take what good they can out of it, and let it yield fruit in their psyche, in their life. But there's a message from someone here that says, I knew exactly what I was doing. So somebody probably did something wrong. People all, okay. So I think, I'm not sure, is this message came out for life path number 2 or 3 or 4. I'm not sure. But, it had something to do with the message that I got last night that, was like, why is it that people know the right things to do, but they keep doing the wrong things? All right. So the message came out for one of my life partner during there, because I had no idea why the Holy Spirit gave me this message last night. Actually, I typed it in my phone, and I'm not lying when I said, hold on, I'm gonna go look for my phone so I can show you guys. I'm not making things up. If I can find the phone, that would save, I can't find it. So I'm thinking maybe it's upstairs. I would have showed it to you guys. I actually typed it in my phone where I said, I said, people, why is it that people know what they, people know, exactly the right thing to do, but they always end up doing the wrong thing. So the message is coming through here too, is like, I knew exactly what I was doing. So you were in the energy of somebody who knew what they were doing, even though it made no sense what they were doing, even though it seemed like, I mean, this is the energy also of self-sabotage, but there's an energy of hopelessness, pessimism, despondence, and somebody feeling defeated, like they couldn't win in a situation. Then there's another energy around you, my beautiful life path, number 8, that talks about being calm, serene, and centering your energy. And it talks about, finding a peaceful balance, a zen, in your energy. And some of you may be going through some kind of exhaustion, either physically or mentally, where you're like tired of maybe something repeating itself in your life, because now they were drawing me to repeating like the circle, like, and 8 is like 2 circles, right? It gives you an 8. And then it's like 8 is like the sign of infinity, of repetitive cycles, repetition of round and round. When are you going to get off the wheel from the round and round? Okay. But this is the energy of somebody who's exhausted, drained, and feels spent. Okay. With regards to a situation in their life. Now, the next energy talks about somebody who feels relieved. All right. Somebody who feels reassured or needing to feel reassured, and soothed or made to feel at ease. So I feel some tenseness in my energy. So I'm picking up the energy of somebody who may need to calm themselves down. But there's an energy of the clock that says need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal, progress. There's something about things happening when they're supposed to happen. Okay. And also I'm getting the energy of the cycle again, or the circle, things repeating itself, repetitive cycles, because they're drawing me to cycles, so it's like, when are you going to jump off this wheel? There's something about heart with a key. And this talks about welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. Okay. And this, of course, talks about meeting somebody who you're gonna feel so relieved when you do meet them. Like, wow. As if they have a key to my heart. All right. They just make me feel really good. All right. But they make you feel really, some of you may be in this energy right now. All right. Where instead of somebody making you feel really good, they're making you exhausted. Okay. And you needing to find peaceful balance. And some of you may be feeling hopeless in the situation or needing to have hope. All right. But it looks like some of you are dealing with a karmic relationship. It talks about, meeting, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentments, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So some of you may have found yourself, like, you guys know what I said about number 8 being a karmic number, right? Now, guess what? This is number 8. This is the 8th video I'm doing in a row, okay? Today. And I have not mentioned the word karmic in any of them. When I started yours reading, I said karmic. I said number 8 is a karmic number. All right. It's about karma coming back. And we pull the karma, card. I mean, what are the odds? I mean, I've been shuffling all day, pulling cards, and this is reiterating what I said earlier on about you all may have found yourself in repetitive cycles. Things keep happening round and round and round and round. Like, when are you jumping off the wheel? And it talks about resentments, lessons, letting go, and just focusing on yourself, and also letting it out, like sharing your experience with people, talking to people. Some of you may be closed off, is the energy I'm getting, and needing to talk about what you're going through rather than having it all bottled up. Time with friends will help. Moving on, will help. Focusing on yourself will help. Living in the moment and just enjoying life on your terms would really help for some of you. Okay. Now, there's something here about lightning, sudden change. It talks about shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Is this what you went through? Is this something that happened in your energy? Is this something that happened to you? Life path number 8. If it hasn't, this is Spirit's way of telling you, getting off this cycle, this karmic cycle, will happen like a bolt for you. Like, when it's going to happen, it might be painful if you don't get off the wheel by yourself. It might happen in such a shocking way. It might come as a shocking news, or you might catch somebody doing something that you never thought they would do, or sudden changes, upheaval, something that would totally transform the dynamic of your relationship. Okay, there might be some seduction that Spirit would just, I mean, they did that to me, so I'm just saying they might throw that into the mix of seducing who you're with, since you don't want to let them go. Sending an interference, because here it talks about third party interference. It talks about temptation, hooking up, dating, flirting, attraction. What they do is, if something is not right for you, if a relationship is not meant for you, is not right for your soul's growth, the person is not ready to meet you on the level that they are meant to, Spirit will come in and dismantle it. Some of them get sent a third party. It could be their ex, it could be somebody they just met, they hook up, they get caught. There will be some kind of seduction involved, third party, either in the form of their friends, their family, or same sex, or even heterosexual relationship that they would now get entangled with outside and get caught. By then, your back will be against the wall, that you have no other choice but to leave them alone. All right. Now, this talks about Cupid arrow. You're needing to attract love into your energy. It talks about you having faith that love is coming, and surprise, invitation or meeting, and also watch out for hesitation. But this talks about love at the end of the day. Love yourself. Love yourself. That's the only way you can transmit any negative vibes and get yourself to a point where you're also ready to attract the love that you need in your life. And as I said that, they're taking me to, for those of you who may have somehow found yourself in a love triangle, and I know it's not everybody, So this portion of the reading might not resonate for you. So let's just see what message we get overall. Okay, but it's supposed to be for love triangles. Okay, so this says two loves. So I said something about interference and throwing somebody into the mix, and the person might be same sex, might not be, whatever. It says difficult, to choose, caught between two lovers, loves both for different reasons. So for some of you, okay, for some of you, you're also in your energy, we're picking up energy of somebody who is in love with more than one person, all right, or needing to choose between somebody and another person, all right, or two loves, or torn, or indecisive, or eating their cake and having it, okay, or just caught in the crossfire is what I'm hearing. Also, there's something about love bonds, okay, they still love their person, not leaving them for you, no real issues in their union. Okay, some of you may actually be the third party, not necessarily, but it could be you who's the third party. Some people are actually third parties without even realizing it. Depends on who you're dating, who you're with, what they're doing. They might not be showing you everything. You might end up being the third party without knowing somebody's married. I mean, without knowing, oh my goodness, he's in a committed relationship with somebody, but we're dating. I mean, it happens all the time. And somebody might be needing to walk away, or might have to, or may have walked away, or will be. Okay? I don't know what this is for any of you, my beautiful life path number 8. But like I said in the beginning, the message that I got for you guys was about karma, about repetitive cycles, about going through the same thing over and over. So only you would know, like, is your cycle, is it repeating? Are you going through the same experiences in your love? But we have the Three of Pentacles, which is all about hard work, and continue to put in the work, and understand that people also have their free will in a situation. All right, even when you're working with people, they can choose to work with you or not. All right, it's not up to you. All you can do is put in your best. Okay, and putting your best, continue to put in the work, and expect what is due you. What is due to you will come to you. All right, so you just need to figure a way to get off the wheel of karma. All right, and not allow it to shock you suddenly to where it will feel like you've lost out when you haven't. Okay, everything is actually working out for your good behind the scenes, even though you might not be seeing it. Okay, all right, my beautiful life path number 8. Let's pick Archangel Michael prayer card for you. You have one, and it says detach from the situation. All right, if you want to repeat after me. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be content. No, I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me in this situation. Awesome. All right, my beautiful life path number 8. Until next time, this is Healing Hands. Remember to check out the description box below the video for additional info. Subscribe, share your energy with me. All right, love me back like I love you guys. All right, bye. Until next time, this is Healing Hands. Okay, guys.